know if I was sick or not because it came on the Sunday before last. I went out to Sanger, and I went out to this pasture where they train the horses for medieval times, and then they keep the horses there like in retirement, and that's where they breed them also. So it was like 10 minutes, I was in the pasture, and like 10 minutes into it, I felt it. I was like, right? And so I really thought it was just like being around all the pet dander, I mean the hay, the manure, like around all the, like the old manure too. And by that night, like, cause we were there about 2.5, 3 hours touring that facility. And by that night, by the time I got back home, I was like, I'm sick. Like I was like, I've got allergies, something's wrong. And then I went to work Monday, I went to work Wednesday, I didn't come to work Friday. I was like, yeah, I'm out. I'm not gonna push it. All right, y'all ready? Get started. Let's all do it together.
Get it all out.
It's a big old sicky party. Okay. So let's come to seated on the chair, and first thing is first, welcome, happy Friday. Can y'all believe, like, this is our last class in April? Next week is May.
Can you believe that?
No, I can't believe it. I have no idea. Where did it we're already through a fourth of the year. A third of the year. Math. Oh my gosh. 30% of the year is gone. All right. So let's start with some healthy breathing. Of course, we can sit back into the chair. However, sometimes sitting back can in some way affect the efficiency of how the breath moves in the back of our lungs, right? So if you shift forward just a little bit, so there's no pressure on the back of the lungs, and no pressure on the kidneys, no pressure on the adrenal glands either. Another option is to come forward to the middle or to the edge of the chair, and as we come forward, we could recruit more muscles in the core and through the trunk of the body. Let's look at our feet and bring the feet or guide the feet in so that they're at about the width of your hips or your pelvis bones. One hand can go on your chest, the other hand can go on our stomach. As we inhale, we're pushing our stomach out, then let the breath build up and lift your chest. Exhale, relax the chest first, then actively pull the stomach muscles in. Breathing in through the nose as much as possible. And then exhale from the throat. Inhale in through the nose, filling the lower part of the lungs, and then lifting a little higher through the chest. Exhale from the throat. Relax the heart, then pull the stomach muscles in tight. Keep that rhythm of filling the lungs from the bottom to the top, then empty the lungs from the top to the bottom. You can imagine when you're filling the lungs this way, it's like if you imagine your lungs like an empty pitcher, and if you pour water into that pitcher, it's going to fill from the bottom to the top. And then when you pour the breath out of the body, it empties from the top down. So we're treating the body like a vessel or like a large pitcher to carry the breath. Let's do this a couple more times. Inhaling in through the nose as much as possible. And we've already talked about how so many of us have had congestion, breathing issues. So just know that you can use your mouth to breathe the whole time. Yes, there are a lot of benefits to breathing in through your nose, but there are way more benefits to just not stop breathing in general, right? There's a lot more benefits when it comes to staying alive. When you're ready, try keeping the breath low in the body and out of the chest. Both hands onto the stomach. Inhale, push the belly out. Exhale, pull the stomach muscles in. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, belly in. One more like that, then we'll add on. Inhaling, belly out. Exhaling, belly in. Pause. 1, 2, 3, surprise. Good. And now relax. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, belly in. Real tight. 1, 2, 3, surprise. Vagus nerve stimulation. Relax. Belly out. Belly in. 1, 2, 3, surprise. Eyebrows and all. Relax. Let's do one more. Inhaling, belly out. Exhaling, belly in. 1, 2, 3, surprise. And now relax. From here, release the hands. Palms are out. Try keeping the inside of the elbow visible. Rotate the thumbs in, trying not to move the shoulders or the elbow joint. And then rotate out. Sitting nice and tall, relax the jaw, rotating in and out with the hands from the elbow joint. From here, open up the hands. Exhale, make a fist and rotate in tight, working on grip strength. Open the hand. You might feel this all the way up into your triceps. Make a fist and rotate in. Does anybody feel it a little bit? Hitting the back of your arm. Open up. Make a fist. Rotate in. One more. Open. Rotate in. Make a tight, tight fist. Let's open. Starfish or jazz hands. Inhale, sweep it overhead, only as high as your shoulder permits. How do you know when your body doesn't permit? It hurts. When people say, when I do this, it hurts. Don't do that. Inhale, reach. Palms forward. Pull the elbows back like you're doing a big backstroke movement and reach it back. Exhale all the way. Check in. Next inhale, sweep it up. Nice and slow. Palms forward, exhale, pull it back and around. Really soak up the breath, exaggerate. Big breath in. Draw in more pollen. Exhale, take it back. I know, just what we need. Inhale up. Reach. Exhale back, exaggerating the reach at the top of the breath. Big inhale. Imagine you're climbing a rope. Just when we think we've reached as much as we can, it's that motion of reaching just a little bit more, climbing a rope. When you're ready, reach. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, both hands back. Inhaling, reaching both arms up. From here, as we exhale, palms forward, pull the elbows in tight, maybe even pinch the arms behind you. Imagine somebody just dropped an ice cube down the back of your shirt. So it's that feeling of, woo, little lift. Come forward, feeling a press on the tops of the thighs. Inhale, reach it up, like a jumping jack, press it in. Exhale, bring it down. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Pull your sternum forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Matching the breath to the movement so that we get the most out of the detoxifying effects. And also we stabilize blood pressure at the same time. Let's do a couple more. These are called a moonflower flow. Pulling down, shifting forward. One more. Big inhale, like a jumping jack. And then exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bringing it overhead. This time, we're sweeping in front of the knees, left hand on top of the right. Inhale, bring it up, left hand in front of the right. Exhale, bring it down, right arm in front. Inhale up, right arm in front. Couple more. Inhale down, left arm on top. Inhale up, left arm in front. Exhale, right arm on top. Inhale, right arm in front. Hold it in a 5-pointed star. Reach it out and walk the feet out. From here, inhaling, lifting the right knee and coming across. Nice big twist. Set the foot down, big inhale, other side. Leg up, reaching across. Inhale, alternate, contract. Inhale, start pushing the air out hard with the belly, almost like a karate chop breath. Strong through the gut. Inhale. The technique is called Bhastrika. It is a true yoga technique to strengthen the core. Inhale. Inhale. Keep it going. Inhale. I would normally count, but you really can't with this one. Keep going. You might start to get warm. It's going to tickle some of the nerves in the gut. 2 more. Last one. Take it to center. Relax the hands down and bring the feet into the width of the hips. Let's take our hands beside us, extending the left arm and lifting the right knee. We can always lean back a little bit if that brings a little more comfort to the low back. Marching in place, let's continue to alternate opposite leg and opposite knee. Lift the toes, so maybe when we come down, it's not a flat foot. Maybe we tap down with a heel. Keep pressing so that we have that pressure meet the heel first. Maybe heel to toe, but focusing on that heel tap down. Option to kick it out, press through a flat foot, adding in that leg extension. You might start to feel this in the top of your leg. If you feel it in your knee, kick lower so the leg is not as straight. One of the things that the body often does when we kick it out is it'll try to lock out the joint, and that can create pain. So it's really just about adding in a subtle extension without locking out that leg joint. We want the knees to stay happy. Y'all remember what knees are responsible for, right? Being open to change, not being stubborn. I don't believe that. I believe you don't believe that. Couple more. Extension, extension. Even it out on your right and left leg. Then come to center. Let's scoot to the edge of our chair. The more to the edge of the chair we go, the more it's going to shift the center of gravity. So just being mindful of those tipping points. The more we come to the front of the chair, the more we have range of motion though. So if we stay back, we can't usually move the legs as well. So let's move into some jumping jacks from seated. Let's start with just the lower body. Hands at the waist. You can lean back a little, take it out, and then bring it in. Take it out and in. Good. Out and in. Out, let's add in the arms. So we have arms and in. Arms and in. Keep it going. Out and in. Out, let's count out 8. Ready? 8, 7, 6, toes together. This alignment is going to give us more mobility, and it'll make that hip stretch a little smoother on your back. Let's inhale, arms up, big breath in. Twist, looking over your right shoulder. Lower the hands down, so you won't be able to see me, but if you look over your right shoulder, look towards that back corner or towards the rose garden. From here, lower your chin just a little bit. Keep squeezing those knees and thighs together. And maybe exhale all the way. Pause. 1, 2, 3, surprise. Pull it in. Hold the stomach in tight and try to twist a little more. Slowly bring it around to center. Let's find our neutral position for the spine. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, twist it to the left, looking over the left shoulder this time. Notice that you can use the chair for a little leverage. Try keeping your knees touching and your feet touching, and this will give you that little extra stretch across your low back, that sciatic nerve region. If you've ever had sciatica, you know you've had sciatica. So keep the knees touching. Exhale all the way, chin down. Surprise breath. Belly in really tight. Twist a little more with that tight contraction in the abdomen. Release that contraction and come around to center. Take the feet out to the width of the hips. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, sweep them back. Reach it forward with the palms facing up. Having the option to push straight down into your feet. We're gonna lift on the inhale, okay? Exhale all the way. Inhale, and exhale down. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, arms forward. Find the breath. Lift and down. Inhale up. Exhale around. Center of gravity shift. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sweep it around. Inhale, shift and lift. Exhale down. Inhale, sweep. Exhale around. Lift and down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale around. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. From here, hands go onto the sides of our chair. We're seated to the middle or to the edge. That way we can bend our elbows. And maybe your elbows touch the back of the chair to support you. Or maybe you lean back. Shoulder blades can touch. And you're reclining just a little bit, but try not to round your low back. High on the sits bones. From here, walk the feet in close, lift the toes, and let's lift our right knee. Extending just halfway, just for today. Rotate your leg bone in. So it's gonna look like I'm pushing my heel to the side, but some of you have like Cirque du Soleil ankles, especially the ladies. We tend to be like all loosey-goosey in the ankles. Try to move it from your leg bone. So you're feeling like some movement. You might even lean to the left, lift your right hip, and turn your whole femur bone in with the hip. And then take it to center and set it down. So let's work on that hip joint.
Sure.
Amen, Kathleen.
Sure, we'll work on that hip.
Sure, your hip's like, all right, let's do it. All right, keep smiling. All right, keep smiling. Okay, left leg up, rotate in, and again, maybe lean over so you can lighten up on the hip. And this is even gonna like give you a little squeeze in your oblique, your side muscles that connect to your ribs. Bring it to center and place it down. Let's try one more slow on each side so the body can kind of get like a little muscle rehearsal with the mechanics of it. And then come to center and down. Left extension, last one slow. Lift, rotate in, center, and down. Okay, so now we're gonna speed it up, but we're staying on one side. Shift over to the left, extend that right leg, lift your hip and rotate the thigh in, and now set the bone down. Lift, rotate, and set it down. Lift, rotate, and down. Good. Remember to smile. Anytime we're working with the hips and the low back, sometimes there's a little bit of tension that creeps up into your jaw. Let's do just 2 more. Smile about it. Let's set it down. I wasn't specifically talking to you, John, but it just hit at the right moment when we made eye contact. All right, let's extend the other leg. Hold on to the chair. Lean over. Lift that hip. Roll it in with the thigh and set it down. Roll it in. Do you feel it, BJ, by chance? You're doing great. I mean, your range of motion is big with it. Do you feel it? Rotate and down. Good. Rotate and down. 3 more. Does it feel the same on left and right, Kathleen? Okay. And down. 2 more. 2. Last one. 1. Bring it to center and come down. Let's take our feet to the width of our pelvis. Inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale, sweep it back. Just let the spine be neutral for a couple breaths, allowing the weight in the hips and the pelvis to just sort of come to a neutral position before we add in some more stretches. Big inhale, bigger exhale. Let's all take our bodies and angle it towards the left edge of our chair. Keep your front leg bent. Whatever leg you would think is behind you, hopefully the left leg, take that left leg out straight. I'm moving to the very, very edge of my chair because when I try to straighten my leg, I can feel the metal bar. So just know that you can keep your leg bent if you feel more stable. From here, we're walking our hands over on top of our right thigh, sitting nice and tall, big breath in. Keep pulling that left toe up towards the left knee, and then start to slowly come forward, turning the center of the chest. Turn the heart towards your right leg and lower down. Keep the left hand on your right leg for support. Little bit of a balance challenge here. We're taking our right arm and just dangling it on the outside of the thigh. Now reach forward with the right hand as if you're going to shake hands with someone walking towards you. Let's work on some big connective tissues in the body. Inhale, reach up. You're holding on to 1,000 helium balloons. Now take it back. You're going to shake hands with someone approaching behind you. And now sweep it down past the leg again. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, behind the body and down. Inhale, open. Exhale, down and around. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, down. Remember to lift your eyebrows. And down. 1 more. Down and around. Both hands to the thigh. 1 more time forward. You want to have a nice squeeze in the crease of the pelvis and groin there. There are lymph nodes there that we want to access. From here, slowly come up. Bring that left knee in. And let's go over to the right corner of our chair. Same sequence of movements. Front leg stays bent for support. Right leg extension, lifting the toe towards the knee. Inhale, sitting tall. Let's turn the heart towards the left thigh and then start to lower the heart towards the thigh. Holding it there. This is an expression of a hamstring and calf stretch. In yoga, it would be called like the half monkey pose or even a head to knee pose. If anybody wants to start putting your head on your knee right now, just go ahead and do that. Just go for it. You're teaching next week. I'll tell you right now, if you do it, that's it. All right, from here, let's lower that left hand down. Right hand stays on the thigh. Reach forward, nice big reach. Pause there, shaking hands. Inhale, reach it up. So hold it right there in that reach. Imagine your right hip is pulling back. So you have a stretch from your right hip to your left armpit. Keep your right hip pressing back. Now reach back with the left hand. And it might feel a little different to counter that. Turn the thumb down and sweep. Inhaling, opening up, circle around, and down and around. Y'all know what this movement is? Handing off food to your kids in the back seat.
Oh, okay.
Handing off French fries to your grandkids. Here you go. All right. Handing off ice cream in Sonic. Open it up, big inhale. One more, big breath in. Let's bring it around and hold it, both hands on the thighs. Heart on top of the thigh, coming down for that gentle squeeze in the crease and by the hip. Big inhale, bigger exhale. Big sigh of relief. Let's push up nice and slow. Drag that right foot in and bring it to center. Let's shift forward. Seated on the edge of our chair, bringing both arms forward. Extend the left arm back and look over the left shoulder. Reaching our hand to the side of our seat or maybe past the side of the seat. Come to center with the head and the neck. Lift through the chest. Right hand back. Look over the right shoulder. Bring it forward. Cross-country skiing with the arms. Sweep, reach, and look. Center head and neck. Sweep, look back. Center with the head and neck. Good. Sweep and twist through the trunk of the body. Center. Sweep and center. If you want to add in the breath, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's count it. Inhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Let's get enthusiastic. 2. Last one. Ready? 1. Reach it forward. Palms down. Pull the elbows in tight. Start straightening the arms and lift your ribs. You want to feel the ribs pulling up and protruding out, and then open your throat. Look up. So if it's hurting the neck position can be neutral. Only shift the eyes. Eyes shift to where the wall meets the ceiling. Another option is to track the head with our gaze, lifting the chin, opening the throat. Pull the elbows in tight. Inhale into your heart. Exhale, come back with your stomach. Press your shoulders forward and relax the head and the neck. Seated cat position. Letting the body be soft. The spine is a very soft C shape here. Come forward. Belly towards the thighs, elbows in tight like cricket legs. Inhale, push into the thighs so we're controlling the back bend. Press the shoulders away from the ears. Give those kidneys a little hug behind you. Big breath in. Exhale, navel to spine. Hinge with the ribs and stomach. Drop the chin. Elbows in tight. Shift forward. Push into the legs. Look up. Big inhale. Exhale. Contract in. Big contraction. Inhale, come forward. Hold it here in your seated cow position. Move. Take the hands down. Sweep them forward and around. Woo, feel that core? Reach back, thumbs facing down. The higher we go up on the chair, the more demanding it is of shoulder flexibility. If we take the hands a little lower, this is usually less strain on the nerves in the rotator cuff. Neither is more or less effective with what we're going to work on. So be sure that your shoulders are not hurting. We don't want pain to interfere with this movement. On the next inhale, you're shifting forward. Hold on to that chair for dear life. Inhale, big breath. Try to pull your ribs up, strengthening the middle back. Exhale, naturally those muscles are going to retract. Muscles to me always remind me of like stubborn pie crust. Inhale, you roll it out, and then you exhale and it bounces back, right? Big inhale. We're using the expansion of the lungs to lengthen and roll out the muscles. Exhale, soften, but don't completely relax. One more. Inhale, supported back bend, maybe looking up. Exhale, relax a little bit. Still a nice posture. One more, big breath. Open up. And then exhale, relax. From here, go ahead and come to center. Sit back into the chair. We can have our hands beside us. We can have them with cactus arms. You can put them on your shoulders or put them behind your head. Your shoulders get to pick your arm position, right? Your body tells you where to go. From here, let's lift our toes. Almost always lifting the toes. Why? Because that's going to stabilize the knee, and we're going to saturate that work on your hip and quad. Let's lift that right knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist and come across. Inhale, open. Set the foot down. Exhale, twist across. Inhale, open. Yes, you could go faster, but then you'd miss all the sweetness, all the strength that can be built by going slow. And y'all know what I love to say. No one ever said, I moved so slow with so much awareness that I hurt myself. I've never heard that, ever. So we're stripping away the momentum, giving the central nervous system time for the brain to connect and to recruit essential core muscles to carry out this movement. There's a lot going on with this. We're moving upper body and lower body, and we're also doing what's called cross-lateral movement. So we're actually twisting across the midline of the body, which is an integral thing to do to promote left and right brain hemisphere communication. Contract and open. Contract, open. Don't forget to breathe. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more each side. Exhale. If it doesn't feel easy, I promise you're doing it right. And inhale. Take the hands onto the shoulders or onto the chest. This can make all the difference with the nerves in the body. Inhale, open. Take it out. Exhale, close it, and relax. So it's a neutral contraction. Inhale, open. Exhale, close it. Breathe with me. Blowing bubbles. 2 more. Cooling the body down. Last one. Bringing it to center. Let's take our left hand to the right shoulder and then the right arm across. Press the shoulders down and try lifting the elbows up from the chest. The higher the elbows go, the more effort we're putting into pressing those shoulders down. Opposing energies to stabilize that joint. Sit nice and tall. Exhale. If you want, take the arms in front of you, palms facing up, bend the elbows, and now get flashy with it. And move the hands around a little bit. Good. Noticing when our body is or is not in agreement with something without being judgmental. Just going, okay. When you're ready, open it up, and let's do the other side. Right arm over, left arm under. Big hug, embracing the physical body. Shoulders down, elbows lift. Shoulders down, elbows lift. At some point, the movement is really dynamic, but we may not see it. It's more important to focus on what you feel than what you see in your body. Closing the eyes sometimes helps to tune in to those felt senses. Pressing shoulders down, lifting elbows up. When you're ready, inhale, open. Reach it up with the palms. Right arm on top, bend the elbows. And then you could always work on winding or moving the hands a little bit. They're crisscrossed, so it's a little game for the brain to keep track of left and right. When you're ready, take it apart and just wiggle it out. Wiggle it out. Good. All right. Come to any comfortable seated position. We're moving into mindfulness. For the mindfulness practice, we're integrating visual, auditory, and physical sensations. Get comfortable and lower the chin. If you had an egg on your head, you'd want that egg to roll off. If you choose to keep the eyes open, it's usually suggested that you gaze past the tip of your nose, down to the floor, resting the eyes. Tune into the breath. This is where it all begins. This is the most powerful tool we have in regulating brain rhythms. Inhaling, finding that breath as low as possible in the body. Noticing that there is a little effort when we inhale. That's natural. No effort on the exhale. We could always squeeze the stomach muscles just a little bit, just reminding us of the physical body, reminding us of feelings in the core. Inhaling just a bit of effort. Exhaling very passive. Allow the body at least a couple sighs of relief. Let's start with visualizing the breath. Imagine that the breath approaches you through the soles of your feet. You might even, through the mind, hear a bit of rumbling or a tremor as the breath approaches slightly into the body. The color of the breath is gold. It's a deep amber gold color, almost like lava bubbling up, thick magma from the center of the earth, rumbling and moving in through the soles of the feet. And as you inhale, the body absorbs this warm gold energy, sensing that it moves up to your knees, over the thighs, into the hips, moving up through your hands and the trunk of the body, through the neck and the head. And maybe even the visualization, like a volcano erupting. You see this gold light move up and out the crown of your head. It moves up 6 to 10 feet away from your body, and then it arcs around the sides of your body, creating around you gold light. This is sometimes referred to as our energy egg or as an aura. This can be measured. This is a bioelectromagnetic field. Continue to see that energy cycling around your body. Maybe we don't see gold. Maybe it's easier to see a different color. And if we're not seeing color at all, embracing other characteristics of that energy. The energy is warm. Inhaling, the energy, it's a little heavy. This energy carries the sound lum. You could even take the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth to say lum. 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 That point, when we do the L sound, lum. It is one of our primary acupressure points that keeps us connected in mind, body, and spirit. Lum. Now maybe, after we've chanted it a few times, we find that spot. Hold your tongue just to the beginning of the L. Just to that one spot. Notice that your lower lip has to relax. The very middle of the bottom lip relaxes. Staying here for 5 to 10 deep breaths. Remind yourself to inhale and exhale. releasing tension from the tongue and jaw. Turn the palms up and wiggle the fingers a little bit. Sitting nice and tall. Big morning stretch, big yawn. One big breath in, reach up. And let it go with a sigh. And from here we can close. All done. Ta-da. Right. Y'all go have a beautiful day.
Yeah, with the rain.
I was looking through my freezer yesterday because my son had a special request. He's like, I said, I'm gonna come home and cook. And he's like, could you please cook carne guisada, which is like the traditional Mexican meat chunks with gravy. Meat chunks with gravy is what it is, like Mexican style beef stew. So I'm going through my fridge and I'm like, why do all we have is vegan food and fruit? So all we have is vegan food and fruit. So today I'm gonna go to the grocery store. Now that it's gonna rain, I wanna put something in the crock pot. Oh, really? Okay.
Till 6 o'clock.
Okay.